Okay, so this is my 35 mm dia, that is the radius of the shaft. Then radius of the armature is 110 mm. So next comes inner radius of the yoke. Inner radius of the yoke is given. How much it is? 168. Then outer radius is also given. Outer radius is given, that is 195. Okay, so with this data I will start drawing. So I will take x and y axis. So this is my x and y axis. Now what I will do here, the armature outer diameter, armature radius is given, that is nothing but outer armature radius. So I don't know what's the depth here, that we will come to know from the armature slots. So that is given here. 8 is width, as I mentioned, 8 mm into 22 mm. 8 is a width, 22 is a depth. So 22 mm should be one more radius, which I will take later. So what I will do here, I will go to line here at this point. From here I will take 22 mm line. So that is the depth actually. So I will place somewhere here. Okay. Next I will draw one more radius circle. I will draw one more radius circle at this side. Then I will remove it. So here the inner radius of the armature is not given, that we need to identify from the slot. That is 22 mm depth. Mean to say from this circle I should draw a 22 mm depth. So that's the reason from there I have taken one line. Then I have been drawn a this circle at 22 mm from the this armature outer radius. Okay. So now I will do half set of this one line. That is 8 mm is given. 8 mm width of one slot. Half of that, because I am taking on the x axis, half of that is 4 mm. 4 mm on the top side, 4 mm on the bottom side I will take. First I will do offset. So I will give 4 mm here. Then I will do the other side also. Now from here to here it is 8 mm. That is what is given the problem. 8 mm width. So now I will remove the unwanted lines. I can trim it. So I required at this part, all other lines I will remove it. That x-axis I will keep as it is. Okay, so then I will trim the line, because this part is not required here on the top side. The bottom is required. This bottom line is required. Top line I need to remove. I'll go for a break. So once again I'll go for a break. Twice you need to select, because you can't break the line in one shot. Zoom it and do, because it will take perpendicular line. For that reason you need to zoom and go for an end point. Now it is done. So similarly I need to remove this part line, and you should keep this. I will do for once again a break line here. Once again I will zoom. I will go for an end point. Once again I will go for trim or break. I can go end line. I will delete this. So what I will do here now, I will remove this, because I want to cut this slot. I don't want this much of length. Sufficient. You can take randomly. Anyhow the slot will overlap on each other. Okay, that forms exactly the required line. So now I have taken one slot. So what I will do, I will go, number of slots is also given the problem, that is 32. I will go with polar array, it will ask center of the circle. So I will zoom and I will click on center. Then items is asking, it is 32 numbers. Click on that, view close. You can say this will form. Then go for trim option. Then keep on removing the unwanted lines. Excuse me. Keep on remove the unwanted lines. You should remove all the unwanted lines. You should know where you are supposed to remove. That is 8 mm width. That width I need to remove the line. So the other part I will delete later. How much ever you can trim it. Later if anything left out, you can delete the line. In the last class also I have been explained how to do this. One second, I will call. Okay, so I'll continue here. So I want to remove this unwanted parts lines. So using the trim option already which I done, remove all these lines. So now I can go for a delete option. These lines I could have not trim, that I will delete it. It's done. So this is my slots are done. Okay, so armature done, slots is done. So next I will go with pole height is given, that is 56 mm pole height. From the center I will take 56 mm. So it is coming somewhere here, little bit I will draw like this. So because I want to know it is overlapping on the center line. So now what I will do, I will select that, I will do offset for that. So offset, what is the width is given here, 65 mm. So 65 divided by 2, it will be 32.5. So I need to do offset of 32.5, and other side also do 32.5. So this is actually my width from here to here, that is, it's given the problem is 65 mm. So width is also, we know this. So now what I will do here, I will draw one more arch, because I was telling that. So here in the data it is given pole arch to pole piece is 2 by 3. So if you calculate that, you may get around 60 degrees something. Instead of going with that one, we can go with a radius. You can go with the radius with the center and click on your this center pole length. Click on this. So this will form exactly a line, and one more line or one more circle, once again with the center, one more once again with the center, go with the end of the pole or width of the pole line. So draw on that one. So if you do this, that will be sufficient. Okay, later I will show how to trim. So I will remove this unwanted lines, or else first I will do the other part also. So now draw a 65-degree line. So switch on this ortho off, switch off. So you can measure now 30 degree, 35, 45, 50, 63, 65. 65 is here. So click there. Then do a mirror image of this line. Now what I will do, I will go for trim. So now I require this part. I don't want this circle also. I will remove the circle also. And I don't want this part also here. So now we can see here, if you observe that we got a pole exactly. So this straight line which I have been used in the beginning, I will remove this. Now this is not required. Now you can see it forms exactly a pole. So I need to delete this line also. I can trim this. Then you can delete the line which is not required for you. That is 65-degree line, you can delete it. So now you can see which has been formed exactly a pole. Okay, so this is how you're supposed to draw the pole. Even though if the pole arch is not given, you can draw with this method. So next comes here the winding is not given, but still so in the solution they have been shown the winding. We can just assume how to do the assumption. Before that I will complete this one. We have a steel rod in the main pole of 40 mm into 40 mm. That I will draw. I will go with the center line. Yeah, here is center somewhere. Yeah, midpoint. From here I required a 40 mm line. So half set into say 20 mm. 20 is here. 20 on the right side and this side 20, then this will be 40 and this will be 40 and this will be 40. Go back. So it is given that 40 into 40, so height is also 40. So I will show the dimension here. So this width is also 40 and height is also 40. So what I had done, I had taken a center point and I had taken exactly center to the pole. So this I have done. Next we know that we need to have a slots, bolts to the poles. Once again the dimension not given, I will take randomly. So placement also you can take randomly. Zoom it, then it will be easy for you to draw exactly there. So approximately, because this is my center rod, surrounding to this rod I need to have a bolts. So for that reason I am doing like this. After this select both and do a mirror image. So now this forms like this. Then next, so anyhow this is a 40 mm width. I will take once again for the center because I want to place a screw here or bolt. I will take 10 mm line because anyhow it's a 40 width is here. I will do a mirror image. Always have a practice of doing a mirror image because when you're taking the left side you may go wrong in the right side. Because of that reason try to have a mirror command. Now I will take approximately some value here. Once again I'll do a mirror image of this point. Next I will remove these lines. Next I will trim this. I will draw the line. So now anyhow this is a 10 mm line. I will take 5 more 5 mm line. So that will come exactly perpendicular. Later I will trim this. On the other side also you can do the same. Before that I will trim the line. So now I will select this and this. I will do a mirror image once again. So this is my bolt here. Now I will do the hatching. So this is my main pole, and I will remove this. This is not required for me now. Now I will take once again the 45-degree line because I want to place it in interpole. So once again you can see 18 degree, 19, 38, 42, 45 here somewhere. Go to the 45-degree and select a line. So now interpole dimensions are given 20 mm into 52 mm. 20 mm is a width. So when I take a half set, it should be 10 on this side and 10 on that side. So over the line, over this line 10 mm, below this line 10 mm. So I will be doing half set here 10 mm, and similarly the below 10 mm. So once again I will remove all the unwanted parts. Before that I need to find the height here. I need to find a height. Height is given as 52 mm. So I'll go to the line first. So 52 mm is required. So 52 is here. I will draw a perpendicular line. So now I will trim this. I can remove the center part also, which is not required for me. It's just for a, and I will remove this part also. So now winding is not given. Still, if this in case if you want to draw a winding, okay, if the winding is given the problem, suppose say the dimensions are not given. In this problem it is not mentioned. Even though if you want to draw a winding with some dimension, I will be showing how to make now. So I will make a half set of this line. So almost all 15 I will take. 15 will be more. Okay, it's okay, fine. So make sure that within the pole the winding line should come. So you can observe here. So my pole shoe is still here. The winding should be within that. So if I go with 15 also, no problem. Okay, or else you can go with lesser point also. Okay, that is also fine. I will make this also half set now. I will move this. So once again I am taking some space here. You can observe at the top and bottom and leaving the space for the winding. So I have done with this. I will go for hatching. You can select the hatching which is of winding type here, it is available. So now what I will do, I will do a mirror image of entire thing. So you can observe now. So if I take a line from the pole arch, I will redo once again. Ortho is on. If I try to draw a line from this pole arch, you can see the winding is still within inside that. So make sure your winding will come within that when you are drawing with the assumption of data. If data are given, follow according to that, no problem. Okay. And when you come here, so okay, I forgot to take a line here. Okay, let me take center part here. Yeah, center is here. Or else I will do offset of this one. So anyhow, 10 I have taken from x-axis and y-axis. I will do offset for 5 mm. So that will be the winding here. So once again, the height of this I am taking some random value. It's not exactly proper. So I will do offset of this line. Or else you can go for a copy also, that is also a better option. I can go with that at this point. I will extend this. I will extend another point also. Look at whenever you click this line, you can see that extension symbol will come. I will copy once again at the top here. Similarly, what I done on the main pole, I am doing for this also. You can see when I click on this line, automatically it will take extension point. Extension is exactly perpendicular line. So next I will trim the unwanted parts. And this is also not required for me. So what I will do the hatching, similarly like a winding. One second, is taking outside the boundary. Let me check before that if the boundary is not proper, that could be some error. Make sure there is a boundary available for hatching. I will reduce this angle. Yeah. So this forms my pole with the winding. Okay. And one more thing which is supposed to do 4 poles. First I will do that polar array. Select these lines which is required for the array. I'll remove all other lines which is not required for me. So I think anyhow if it overlap also it doesn't matter, I think so. We'll try that and go for polar. It will ask the center of the circle. Click on that. It's a 4 poles. close it. Yeah, anyhow, if slots are overlapping, doesn't matter. So this is what I required, but as per the problem, it has been asked only end view. Let me check the problem once. Yeah, top half in section. So I need to show only top half. So bottom is not required. For that, what we'll do, we'll remove all this and this part. So remove those things which is not required, because I want to show only on the top side. Bottom side we can't show any poles here. I need to remove this this also. I will remove at a time. So here you need to trim first, because you made something like a half section type. Then try to delete. Now delete the lines which is not required. So this much is required, and this. I will trim first here, because I want to remove this slot also, bottom slots. Now I can delete this. And I need to remove this also. First I will, once again I will do trim. So bottom part is not required for me, so and I will remove this also. So I will take one more circle which is of smaller size compared to the above part, and I will trim this part now. And one more circle I will take here. And I will trim this part once again on the top side. So this will be as it is. And what is left out in the question? Yeah, vent holes in the armature is given 6 numbers of 10 mm diameter is given. I will draw one 10 mm diameter. I will go for diameter. I will select here. So this should come exactly center of this line. This line you can take here, assuming the center this one, or else you can measure that line and you can 10 mm. I will do once again a polar array. because it has been given 6 numbers. Yeah, 6 is here. Now bottom part is not required, you can delete that. So this is your this thing, and I need to provide a stand here. So axle length is given at the end of the problem. Here it is mentioned that, yeah, here axle height is given 200 mm. So mean to say from the center, it should be, yeah, I'm getting somewhere here 195 here, or else I'll go at the end 200. So that I will extend, so I can't keep a bolt here because the 200 line is coming somewhere here. I will remove the bolts. This is done. Now from here I will draw one more line to perpendicular. Next I will draw a line from this point. So if you want, you can take a 45-degree also, it's better. Then I will do a half set of this one. So I will take around 20 mm. Then I will trim the unwanted parts. So this is also not required now. Make sure you're joining properly. Go till the end point and join that. So what I will do now, I will do a mirror image now. I will select these lines. Get this line. You can draw a line here. So this is my base. So and this is your solution for that given problem. So any doubts here? Let me know. So I will take a dimension also, so it will be easy to understand. So this is 390 around, and this is the inner radius. Then this is, okay, this dimension I could not draw here, or else, okay, that is sufficient. Which are the things you can take, and axle height I will take from this point to this is 200, and from machine to end, so this is a solution. So only end view, top of off-in section they have been asked. This is a solution. So any doubts here? Any doubts? Please someone reply if you have any doubts, any one of you, or else I can go with next problem. No doubts?
No, sir.
Okay, then we'll continue with the next problem. So I will take next problem. It's almost all I have drawn a little bit of the diagram here. I will redo this. I will erase this part I will do here only. I will take next question. So problem number 4 is done. 5. So I think this is your question. Yeah. Let's just have a look of this problem. So you're supposed to draw the part of a commutator as shown in the figure 4 along with the dimension in mm. Draw half section end view and half section elevation of a assembled commutator. So if you look at this problem, so it is a V groove. You can see here it is written V groove also. V type of groove, which is a copper, which will be placed on the armature part or armature commutator slot part. So here you can observe in this diagram the dimension of shaft is given 38 mm, diameter is given, and where this groove will start, that height is given 112. Okay, so and after this we can see the height of this V groove is given 45 mm. Here also it has been mentioned. Here you can observe 45 mm after that, and before that also is given 45 mm, and these are the slots. So there are two slots you can observe here. One slot which is at a depth of 70 mm, so that is 7. One is I think 7.3, I think so. It is written comma here. It should be 7.3. Yeah, it's a 7.3, and here this width is given, it's 8 is given, this width is given, and this width is given 15.5. So this is the slots where your armature slots are given, and this is your end part where V groove top and bottom they are given. What is the total height from one point to other point? We'll start directly drawing this. We'll understand one by one. So meanwhile you can take a screenshot of this. Once again it will be difficult for me to switching over here and here. Take a screenshot. Okay, then I will go here. Okay, I have a less space here. Okay, I will do one thing. I will draw here. Okay, let me take first x-axis. I will make it this as a dotted lines. Okay, I'm going below here. Ensure that I'll go above. I'll come here. So this is my x-axis line. I will check the property. I will make it a dash line or center lines. Okay. Now it has been given. So use a calci here, because many things you're supposed to do in the uh, x-axis of 38 mm is given. That is your height of your diameter of your shaft is given. So because I'm taking x-axis, I will do 38 divided by 2. So I will go for calculator first. Standard 38 divided by 2. So it will be 19 here. So I will consider this here line, and I will make offset 19. 19 here. I will make this as a continuous line. As well as this as a continuous line. So this is my height of the lever shaft according to this problem. Problem is here. I will try to move this. Okay, I can't move. I will remove this and I will. Okay, it's not happening. I will reinsert once again here, so it will be easy for me to switch over. So here you can see 38 mm is done. Next, including your V groove, as well as this is a slot here, so where bolt will come. These two are the bolts. After the bolt, there is the end of the V groove, or the starting of the V groove, I can say. Till that, the height is given 112. So once again I will divide by 2, 112 divided by 2, that will be 56. So I will take offset once again of 56. So from here, offset 56. Similarly at the bottom also 56. I think this is not 56. Once again I will do it. Yeah, now it is 56. Let me measure once. Let's taken something else once again. I will redo. First select the line which you want to do the offset. So I once again make this as a continuous line. Okay. So then what else? So now total width is also given, that is 116 mm, including only one V groove. So I need to consider both the V groove. Let us consider right now it is a one V groove, including one V groove. It is 161 mm. So we will take that width now. So let me take from this point. Here the center. - 161. So I will draw here. So now I can trim this part which is not required for me. So this height is sufficient. We will join as of now. Later I will remove this line. Okay. So this part is done now. So next, in between this, I need to have a bolt slot, which I will show here. Here you can make out this is a bolt slot. This part and this part. This is exactly in center of this width. So we'll measure this width first. We'll measure this 37. So divide by 2. So 18.5. So 18.5 will make a line mark over there. Similarly, I will do mirror image. So this part is done. I will do offset for that. So here let me see whether it is given. Screw dimensions are not given, bolt dimension are not given, it is given as a standard bolts. You can assume that bolt. So for that what I will do, I will do a offset, or else from here I will take around 2 mm line. So then once again 2 mm with the bottom side, and I will continue the center line, and I need to make this as a dotted because this is a center line for the bolt. I will make this as a dotted lines. Similarly I will do it for the other side. So for that I will do a mirror image. So now it is done, on the both the side it has been done. So I will show once again the question here. So these parts are done now. So I need to do the hatching, which I will do the hatching later. So next I will go for this V groove. So now from this point 10 mm width I need to draw, and 45 is the height. So first I will take 45 height, from there 10 mm. Then after this I will go back here. So you can observe what is the height, what is this height, and what is this height, and what is the width of this. We need to show here, we need to observe here. You can see from this point, so 20 mm drop, then the V curve starts. After this V curve, what is the width here? This width. So this width is given here. You can observe it's a 5. This width is 5. This is 20. Okay, which will come 20 from this point. It will come 20, and here you can see this width is also 20. You can observe here 20. So mean to say 20 20. I will draw here. You come to know. So now, so from here it is 20 mm. So next here it will be 20. Then once again it will be 20. Then once again it will be 20. Then it will 5. So it is exactly we are getting now. So what I will do here, I will join this line exactly to the midpoint. Enter. I will remove these lines now. So instead of having exactly sharp edge, I will make little bit of curve. So using a fillet command, fillet, select radius, click on almost on edge of the viewpoint. So now it has become curve. So I will keep as it is now. Then I will go on the other side. Once again here also I need to take 10 mm width outside, because here if you observe the problem in the question, so here 160 mm is including V groove which is on the this slot. Okay, and one more will be outside. Total width will be almost all, it is addition excluding one groove, 161 width, total width. So for that reason here the problem, if I observe here, from this point to this point is 161, from here to here 161. So this is excluded, so hence I am adding right now. This is 10 mm here, then it will go once again to the 45, once again 10, then 20, then 20, then or else I can go, I will do one thing, I will do exactly, anyhow this is enough for me, I will do a mirror image of this thing. I will try to avoid that. Okay, it's not possible right now. I will redo it once again. What was done outside, I will remove this. So this forms like this. Now I will extend this part. So make sure you're drawing the lines with exactly end points. So this is done now. So I will trim this part. I will trim this part. If not trimming, you can delete that. Anyhow, it is not required for me. So this part is done right now. And so bolt, I will extend these lines. I will extend the bolt lines. Already I have taken 2 mm width, I will take 1 mm. Then go for the arch. Go for 3-point arch. I'll remove ortho first. So here also, if you want, you can take a mirror image, or else you can draw. Whichever you feel easy, you can do that one. So I will select everything. I will do it a mirror image because I want the same slot on the other side. Okay, because it's not exactly center line, I will move this. So this forms my bolt here. I will extend, I can remove this inner part. I will trim this. I will redraw the lines. So I am doing a duplicate work here. Try to avoid these things. So while deleting, make sure what you are deleting and what you are not, removing that. So make sure of those things. Okay, then so next will be the hatching part here. I will do the hatchings. So top half we need to show, hence I done the hatching in the top side. Bottom side we need to do some other settings. I will show that how to do. So I will remove this part now. Okay, I will draw the line till here. So this question also has been repeated thrice in one of the 2010 scheme, not in 15 scheme. 10 scheme they have been asked. So anyhow, we'll finish it. How to do that, we'll see. So these are the slots, commutator slot, which I'm supposed to draw here. So it will be like a circular one, and these things also I'll remove now. And anyhow, the bolt which is available here already. So this part I will remove. Till the center of the bolt it will be there. Okay, sorry, one second. Okay, this is my bolt. I need to consider this one. So this I will extend the line. So I will tell what is the length of this as per the diagram it is given. We will go to the diagram. The total height from here to here it is given 202. It is there already. Next, okay, we'll finish this first. Then I will go for that one. 202. Yes, 157. 202. One second. So make sure that is a 202 where it comes. Yeah, here it comes 202. So till there I need to do the hatching and I'll extend this part then. And I will extend this line also. I'll join this and I will remove trim it, the inner part. That is the x-axis. I'll keep as it is. Then similarly I will go for the bolts. Aside these bolts and I will do mirror image. I will extend these lines. So here we can't see that center line. So we'll remove that. Let I will move this. And then I will need to do the slots here. This slot height I will take from there because I need to project the slots, so that will cover from there. So this is one part is done here. So next I will go for the end view. I will take somewhere here. So first the radius of my shaft is given, that is 38. I think okay, I have taken dimension. Dimension. One second, 32, 38 in the column it is given as 38. It is here. I will do one thing. So then one more, the radius is given, that is 112, or else I'll project this and I will take the lines. I will draw x-axis, y-axis here. So this is done. And then next comes total height is 24. Some data are missing actually. When you look at the question here, few data are missing in the question paper, but it is given in the textbook. So I'll be considering that also, and I will do that according to that. So I need to take this slot. I will take later. So first I will take what is the outer diameter. Outer diameter is 254 divided by 2. So it is given in the problem. It has 254 divided by 2, that is 127. That is my outer diameter. 127. This is my outer diameter. It should come above this. Once again, somewhere once again I have been gone wrong. I will verify once again. It has taken 63. 127 I should get. And now it is correct, 127. Yeah, 127. Okay, it's fine. So now this is my diameter. I will take here. I will draw the slots which already were done. Once again, madam, madam, try to finish whatever things I can cover till 12:45, because we have a meeting at 12:45. Then I will continue in the afternoon if the problem is not completed. Okay? So still 20 more minutes is left out. We will try to finish. So now according to the slots which is given there, so 25 mm from here to drop. So I will show here in the problem where it is given. Here you can see. So this is my outer slot at this point. Okay, from here it is even 25 mm drop. So that I need to draw. Okay, that I will draw first. I will draw a line 25 mm. So I will mark somewhere. Then I will draw a circle radius of that line. I'll remove this. So this is a 25 mm depth, and the width is given, that is of 8 mm width is given. And from this slot there are one more there are two widths are available. If you look at that slot, so you can observe here there are two widths available. One width is at 8 mm here, and one more width is at here, that is I think 7.3. that width is also available. We need to draw two widths. So I will draw first that one. We consider as a 7.3, that one. So I will make a offset of that 7.3 first. 7.3 divided by 2 is 3.65. 3.65 offset. I will make this as a continuous line. Okay, then I required at this point, that is 7.3, this one I will delete all the line. I will trim here. So these things are not required for me. So I will break here. Once again I will go for break, and I will remove this part. So this is what I required. So how many times it will come, let me check. And to draw a line here. So before that I will do one more offset. Once again I will take this line offset. So one more is, look at the question here. It is given as 8 half of that will be 4. I will do 4 here. Offset of 4 mm. 4 mm. I will extend this. I'll make it continuous line. Next I will remove this part. I will trim. I require only this part. Now it is 4 here and it is 8. And what about this line? Should be 7.3. It's 7.3. Okay. Now I will remove this unwanted line. Once again I will go for trim. I will delete this line. Then This part also need to remove. Once I go for break, I'll remove this line. So now what I will do, I will join this line. I will switch off the ortho. So this is how the line is here. So next I will take all this, remove the center line. This is not required. I will go for slots. How many slots are given in the problem? Let me check. Total number of segments are given 48. In the problem it is given 48. Go for polar array. So I need to remove the unwanted parts lines now. You go for a trim. Make sure which lines you are removing properly, because in the by mistake you may remove that line which is required for you. So this will take a little bit of time. So I will do one thing. I will continue afternoon. So whichever the time is free, I will let me know you. So meanwhile, I will take attendance. Then we'll continue this. So answer attendance. Aishwarya.
Present, sir.
Ananya. Absent. Anirudh. Absent. Ashok. Ashok absent. Balaji.
Present, sir.
Bharat. Bharat. Okay. Diksha.
Present, sir.
Then Chait. Gokul. Gokul Raj absent. Gautam.
Present, sir.
Komal. Komal absent. Lavanya.
Present, sir.
Lekhana. Lekhana absent.
Absent.
Vagish.
Yes, sir.
Manish.
Yes, sir.
Manoj.
Yes, sir.
Meghana. Meghana absent. Naveen. Neha. Neha. Nikhil.
Present, sir.
Priyanka. Priyanka absent. Pulkit.
Present, sir.
Raju.
Present, sir.
Ravi Kiran absent. Sanjeev.
Present, sir.
Sheikh Tanzil. Sheikh Tanzil absent. Shiva Prasad.
Present, sir.
Shruti.
Present, sir.
Spandana.
Present, sir.
Srinivas. Srinivas, absent. Swati,
Present, sir.
Umera,
Present, sir.
Vishal,
Present, sir.
Adarsh, absent. Chaitra Ji,
Present, sir.
Chaitra Shri,
Present, sir.
Deepak, absent. Dharan Prabhu, absent. Harshita,
Present, sir.
Hema,
Yes, sir.
Hemlata,
Present, sir.
Jagdish,
Present, sir.
Madhushri, absent. Mahesh, absent. Manjesh,
Present, sir.
Nishant, absent. Phani Nagendra, absent. Prashant,
Present, sir.
Raghavendra,
Present, sir.
Ramesh, absent. Sachin, absent. Sandhya,
Present, sir.
Sanjeev, absent. Shruti, absent. Shweta, Siddesh, absent. Suhas,
Present, sir.
Suhas,
Present, sir.
Saida,
Present, sir.
Tejas, absent. Tulsi, absent. Veena,
Present, sir.
Vinay, absent. Yashwant,
Present, sir.
Prince Raj,
Yes, sir.
Lahari, absent. Sagar, absent. Mohan Babu, absent. Okay,
Sir, Bharat present ante sir.
ಏನಪ್ಪ?
So Bharat mic correct ಆಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತೆ ಸರ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ.
ಆಯ್ತು. Okay, I will continue this afternoon class. The slots little bit modification need to be done. That I will explain. Okay, I will stop the video here. I will continue one more video that I can share you later. Till here, there will be one video. After when I will be sharing it with you people. Okay, and this one more thing. So just make a note of this problem. So this will be your A4 sheet assignment assessment problem on DC motor. So this is done today's problem, today's first problem. Okay, just take a snapshot of this. You are supposed to submit the assignment of DC motor in A4 sheet. This problem. Once again, you can take a scale 1:3, whichever is possible for you. The solution which I have done today, this one. Okay, you can take this thing. So this is the addition from the DC motor. So I'll continue that problem in the afternoon. Is it required or it is not required? Do you people require this problem to continue?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I will fix the time and I'll let you know. Okay, because I have a meeting, I need to go now. So I will continue the class in the afternoon. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everyone.